It's the book that changed my life. It also makes me realize that I can control what's in my mind and my emotions. Showed me a lot of habits that I am now doing in my life. This book literally changed my life. Hi everyone, it's me, Julienne. Welcome to my channel. For today's video, we're going to be doing another book video, but this video is all about the books that had changed my life. Let's go ahead and get started. Let's start with the very first book, The Art of Happiness by Dalai Lama and Howard C. Cutler. This is the very first book that I've read about Buddhism, and it's really amazing, I would say. If you are a non-Buddhist and you are not familiar yet when it comes to Buddhism, this is the book that I would highly recommend for you to start, because it's a mixture of Buddhism practices with psychology. So Howard Cutler is the psychiatrist who followed Dalai Lama in his journeys going all over the world to talk about his experiences and things like that. This book has 4 parts. We have the purpose of life, human warmth and compassion, transforming suffering, and overcoming suffering or overcoming obstacles. It's the book that changed my life when it comes to the perspective of happiness and gratefulness. The very big thing that I've learned from this book is to be grateful for the little things that we have, like waking up in the morning and having our feet and having our senses, that we can see the sky and we can feel someone, or we can eat whatever we want. Like just the little things that we go through every single day that seems like a normal thing for us. We needed to be grateful for this. Gratefulness is everything. Once we are grateful, we attract more, and once we are grateful, we are contented. But at the same time, there are a lot of things that would come to us because of that gratefulness. This book also taught me of being more open to information and being open more to knowledge. This is the very first self-development book that opened my mind to this journey that I'm going through now. I would say that without this book, if I haven't read this book, then I wouldn't be able to start with nonfiction. The second book that I'm going to talk about is How to Stop Worrying and Start Living by Dale Carnegie. This book is perfect for overthinkers, for worriers, for us people who love to stress ourselves. Sometimes we really have all these crazy ideas and mindsets in our mind that's not actually necessary for us to think about it. I am the type of person who actually overthink a lot, and I would say that upon reading this book, it helped me to see the important things in my thoughts and to let go the things that are not actually needed but just worrying me. It showed me how I can remove the stress at the moment, how I can release negative emotions in that negative situation, and to release worry. The biggest thing that I've learned in this book is to stop for a moment, to be present, to look at the things that you have, to look at the things that are very important in your life, and just be grateful for it. With that simple action, it would definitely change worry into gratefulness, and gratefulness into light and happy feeling. It also makes me realize that I can control what's in my mind and my emotions, but not external situations. The third book that I'm going to mention is very familiar for a lot of people that are reading a lot of self-development books and non-fiction books, and that is this. This is the book that has changed a lot of people's lives. It also changed my life somehow, because I wasn't familiar with the law of attraction as this way. The Secret showed me a lot of ideas that somehow preventing me to reach the dreams and the goals that I would want to have in life. Reading The Law of Attraction, The Secret, would help us to be more open to the possibility that anything is possible. As long as you work for it, as long as you feel grateful, you really work hard. The next book and the fourth book is Ikigai, The Japanese Secret to a Long and Happy Life by Hector Garcia and Francesc Miralles. If you have questions about your life purposes and how can you live a better, happy life, this is definitely the perfect book for you. In my case, Ikigai showed me a lot of habits that I am now doing in my life, like drinking tea, being social, and doing the things that I love. This book showed me that every people on earth have their own purposes in life, and that these purposes can be our career, and this career can give us money, and it's still going to make us happy. A lot of us were conditioned that if you earn money, you cannot be happy with that. If you are happy, then you don't have money. But in this book, it showed me that we can actually do something that we love, but earn from it and just be happy with it and be grateful with it. It's really possible as long as we just continuously finding it and continuously discovering ourselves to it, and to be mindful with the talents that we have, with the skills that we have, and to use these skills and talents. The last book that I'm going to talk about is, of course, one of the most famous book out there, and this is The Four Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz, which has four agreements. We have: be impeccable with your words, don't take anything personally, and don't make assumptions, and always do your best. This book literally changed my life in a really good way, because all of these agreements I have been doing to myself for a very long time. For example, like, don't take anything personally. I am the person before that take everything personally and just little things, but I would take it personally. But this book showed me that you're not supposed to do that. Like, I'm not supposed to do that. My brain needs to be in control of my emotion, and I don't really need to think about everything and to take everything personally. So that's it for now, and I hope that you would be able to find something that you would like to read in this video. Thank you so much for watching. Just keep reading. Like and subscribe if you are not yet part of our community. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!